I have been a fan of Bungie for a very, very long time. I couldn't have been more than 4 or 5 years old playing Halo 2 on the original Xbox until the game got too difficult for me, or I got too scared on a certain level. And I would just restart the entire campaign over again just because I did not want to stop playing Halo 2. I got in trouble for saying my first curse word as a child because of Halo 2. I said bastard because the black general in Halo, I forgot his name, the black general in Halo said covenant bastards all the time. And when I would kill them, I said die bastard. And I got in trouble because I was overheard. Don't even get me started on the Forge mode that I discovered in Halo 3 and Halo Reach, where you could play custom maps made by people in the community of Halo. Like you had races on Mongoose while people with snipers are trying to shoot you off your Mongoose. You had a group of people in a trash compactor while somebody with a gravity hammer on the next level above us was smashing trash into the trash compactor, and we had to try to stay alive until the timer ran out. Like, I don't think people realize the reason you have infected mode in Call of Duty today and that's a playable mode is because people were playing that in Halo in private matches, in Call of Duty in private matches. Like, I watched unboxing of the Halo Reach Legendary Edition over and over and over again until my mother eventually, after weeks, months, bought me the game. And then when I finally get my hands on the game, I put it in my Xbox 360 and this is what I see and hear? Oh my gosh! We all know what happens next. Bungie moves on from Halo. They leave it in Microsoft and 343 Industries' hands. And they go on to make Destiny. Destiny is a banger. I played a lot of Destiny. I'm a Titan main. Relax, I do not eat crayons. I played a lot of Destiny 1. Got into Destiny 2. Let's be real though, after you beat the story of Destiny 2, there's not much to do. There wasn't much to do in Destiny 2, and after I beat Destiny 2, I was like, well, I'm done with this. Came back to Destiny 2 for the Witness, the final shape. That was cool. Coming back to Destiny 2, and you know, there's still quite a bit to do to get ready for the final shape and the Witness, and I found some friends to play Destiny 2 with, did some raids. That was cool. That was a fun experience, right? And then I watch a PlayStation showcase. All I wanted to see was Spider-Man 2. I just wanted to see Spider-Man 2 at that PlayStation showcase. But instead, we were surprised by
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
very moment I saw this trailer, I needed it. I needed the game. I didn't know what it was. I looked more into it. Bungie's making an extraction shooter. Okay, I don't know what that is. I've never played that genre of game. I have no idea what's going on. So I go try to, I search up extraction shooters, and I'm like, oh, Escape from Tarkov. I've heard about that. Let me go try that. Whatever you do, do not Under any circumstances, I'm begging you, do not go play Escape from Tarkov. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. On a serious note though, Tarkov is way too hardcore. You have to be a gun connoisseur. You got to know how to speak Russian. No hit markers, no map. You got to pull up a website on your second or third monitor for the map. You need to. It's cool if that's your thing, and I respect that. It's just not mine. That led me to discovering a very new player-friendly extraction shooter, the Cycle Frontier. Unfortunately though, the Cycle Frontier is no longer with us. Rest in peace. But that is probably the most amount of time I put into an extraction shooter. I enjoyed it. It was new. It had a lot of growing to do, but that showed me and taught me what an extraction shooter is, how it works, what your objective is. Go down, get loot, don't die to the enemy mobs on the map, on the alien planet, and don't die to other players that are trying to get loot and escape. Complete objectives for the vendors in the game, blah, blah, blah. Cool. After Bungie released the first teaser trailer for Marathon in May of 2023, it was complete silence. I was foaming at the mouth. I was scratching my arms like I had heroin needle scars. I needed more. I was fiending for it. I needed it. I wanted to learn more. I would visit the website over and over again. From 2023 up until about 6 months ago, Joe Ziegler, the games director, spoke about where Marathon was at, the progress of it so far. We're getting closer to showing people footage, and then he showed us some art of some characters, whatever. But it wasn't what we wanted, what I wanted. It wasn't gameplay, it wasn't a release date, it wasn't none of that. Fast forward to now, and they've shown gameplay footage, new trailers, content creators playing, which by the way, Dr. Lupo, I don't want to see you play another playtest, because why are you pushing shit and 360 trick shotting in an alpha, brother? I mean, God, the game isn't even out yet, and he's already trick shotting, doing 360 no scopes. Like, Bungie, he does not need to play another playtest. He's done. He's got it. Since 2020. This kind of leads me to the whole reason I wanted to make this video. I've been seeing a lot of negativity and negative talk about Bungie and Marathon, and just like people, why is Bungie making an extraction shooter? Why is Bungie making an extraction shooter? Oh, this reminds me of Apex Legends. This looks mid. Why does it look like that? I want Destiny 3. In the most respectful way possible. I say this with the utmost respect for all of you and what you're interested in. Please, shut the up. Please. Now, I'm not just saying this like I'm this crazy fanboy, like, oh my God, Bungie can do no wrong. We all know damn well Bungie can do wrong, okay? The way Destiny 2 monetization, and you can't really play the game for real unless you buy the expansion passes. That wasn't really the best way of going about things. We know this. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the gameplay reveal trailer, I was let down. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the game is bad. I think that the way they went about showing it to us, I think that the hype with the ARG and solving the puzzles and Mr. Waffle Waffles and like trying to decrypt stuff, and they started sending out codes and stuff, I think that was more entertaining and more like hype building than the actual product. I think the art style in that first trailer especially, and this terrible, like, we have got to stop with the fake gameplay. We really do. Because it just didn't do the game justice at all. The art style plus how they were playing the game and the gameplay overview and the gameplay teaser, it just wasn't doing it for me and a lot of people. And when I say the art style, I'm not saying the art style is but I'm saying that like it was so jarring and distracting and neon, like Nike in 2700. It was distracting. Plus the trash gameplay, like we went from hype to like what am I looking at? You know what I mean? I think it's interesting, but for that to be what I'm looking at first, it was kind of distracting. I couldn't focus. After I started watching people play it, and like I saw the HUD and how everything looked, and the animations for activating things and reviving, and like how smooth it was with the whole like gun shooting and revolving and stuff like that. Watching people actually play it, that shit looked fire to me. I'm not gonna lie. All these people talking about some Apex Legends, and as somebody with over 1,000 hours on Apex Legends. This I did not think of Apex Legends one single time. I have no idea where people, because it's 3 players and different characters have different abilities. Really, dude, it's Bungie. Like, this isn't another Call of Duty coming out. This isn't some regular, everyday repeat shit. Now, let's be real. Some of them guns, the LMG is definitely the Thunderlord. Let's be real. You could tell that the heart of Destiny and Halo is in the game for sure. But I feel like we're not we, because I'm not doing it. Y'all doing it. I feel like people are discrediting Bungie and what they are capable of. Just because the genre has extraction shooter slapped onto it doesn't mean that, oh, it's trash because it's an extraction shooter. This is an extraction shooter made by Bungie. Let's be real. They've already said there's more maps coming. It's not just Dire Marsh. Dire Marsh is going to be the bare bones, basic, entry level. Like, this is, first map, learn what an extraction shooter is, learn your abilities, learn your augments that you need to find when you play, learn how to loot, learn how to complete objectives. That's what Dire Marsh is going to be. And if it's anything like the Cycle Frontier, the game I mentioned earlier, the maps change the difficulty. This isn't just some cash grab that Bungie's trying to do. If they wanted to just milk cash out of any type of game system, they would make Destiny 3 and they would keep milking that. Listen to what Joe Ziegler had to say, the game director had to say about why Marathon became something and what they feel about the extraction shooter space and all that. Listen.
I would say this one started because you're passionate about it. A lot of us played extraction shooters, and there's something like magical about the tension of surviving a situation that you feel like you can't, that really, we feel like creates emotions and drives this like sort of peak and valley of your emotional like roller coaster that is unique to the title and to any sort of like kind of genre that exists at the current time, that we wanted to take and sort of find a way to introduce it to a lot of people who might have trouble getting into it currently. So that's really ultimately it. And part of the reason why we thought Marathon was such a good idea to do it with is because Marathon, if you remember like the 1991 IP, is all about this kind of like paranoia and like sort of like this, how do I put it? Weird kind of like unsure narrator, like unreliable narrator kind of like storyline. And we felt like that vibe matched kind of what you felt while you were playing the game pretty effectively. And so that was like a big part of it. Yeah.
There's a content creator that's gotten early access to the game. I don't know his name. I'm going to play a video of him speaking of the secrets and the narrative of the game, probably breaking his NDA. That's none of my business. But listen to what somebody who's actually played the game and has something to say about it and the secrets.
I don't want to say too much because I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say. And B, because I think this is going to be something that's going to be very exciting for the community to discover. And actually for C, I don't know if I said 2 reasons or not, but for the third reason is because I actually haven't seen that much of it. But the Marathon ship map, I think is going to be very exciting. I hesitate to call it raid-like in terms of Destiny, but it is definitely like you are trying to solve puzzles and secrets and find out hidden lore and that sort of thing. Maybe more on scale of like a dungeon while you are in the midst of PvP. That sort of thing is going to be the secret sauce for this game. I think there are aspects of that on other maps as well, but it makes me so excited. All I want to do is go back to the ship and solve the secrets and fight the enemies and stuff. Hopefully you'll hear more about that very soon. When people find out about some of the secrets and stuff, they are going to lose their mind.
That man is so excited about the secrets of this game. There's clearly more to this extraction shooter. It's not just get in, get out. There's a purpose and a method to the madness. There's a storyline, an actual narrative, and a reason why we are where we are. And uncovering that is really going to be where the game shines. Joe Ziegler mentioned the alien ship in the classic 1991 Marathon game. You can play that on Steam. I downloaded it, I played it, and the way he described the ship is exactly how it feels. Even with it looking very basic, like this was made in the 90s, it doesn't look crazy, but I still have the vibe of like, this is dark in the middle of space. I'm nowhere near anything, and I'm on this ship with all these different alien races. This AI is talking about how it's breaking or whatever. And I've only played a classic Marathon. Apparently in the other Marathon, the AI is some weird, like trying to control you, whatever. I don't know. There's different aliens on the ship. One of the aliens in the classic Marathon I played is already in the trailer for the new revamped game, for the new remake. And he one-shot me. Granted, I was low health, but he one-shot me. Imagine you load into a run on that ship. They said the player count is dependent on the map. So imagine, Dire March is 18 players. Imagine the ship is double that. Imagine the ship is 36 players. And it's this dark, it's this quiet, it's this eerie. You don't know what is on the next corner that you're going to turn. You find some crazy gun or crazy item, crazy key that you need to extract with and get out. The ship they're talking about is the ship that's inside of the moon. Like, does that not look ridiculous? I don't know when we as gamers became such crybabies, bro. Like, why do people have to hold your hand and let you know every single thing you're going to experience in order for you to, like, show respect to it? Like, why can't there just be some mystery? If they were to let you know everything, it wouldn't hit as much when you discover it on your own. Would it not? Like, bro. At the end of the day, don't think that I am saying it's Bungie, shut up, spend your money. Okay. All I am saying is let's have a little bit more respect for the creators of Halo and Destiny. You know what I'm saying? It's way out of left field. Extraction shooter, it's not everybody's thing. The way they presented it with the ARG was way more hype than the actual trailer. And the art style was way out of there, caught us all off guard. Cool. I'm also not saying I think that this game is going to be perfect. Bungie, I speak directly to you now. I'm looking forward to this game, but I think you are making a huge mistake. I heard there's no proximity chat. That's I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like, there has to be proximity chat. In an extraction shooter, if there's no proximity chat, I think that would be more toxic than there actually being a proximity chat. Because now we all just have to assume that all of us are hostile towards each other to be safe. Like, even if someone's not, like, I can't just, you're just a silent player. Like, you can either tell me or, like, prove to me I could trust you. Who's gonna take the time to spam crouch to show that they're friendly when they've already started getting shot at? You know what I'm saying? So now, with no voice push to talk, no voice chat, no proximity chat, we all just have to assume the worst. Also, I heard no social spaces. I don't really care, but yeah, some people care. You might have to just throw that in there. I'm not gonna lie. What else? I heard no player trading in, like, the black market, no, like, player marketplace. I think that's also very insane. You're taking away a huge incentive for people to keep playing the game. And if I took the time to put the amount of hours into this game to get my runner to a certain level where I can go to the ship level or whatever levels past that and get, like, a crazy item, you put, like, a level cap or something on what a person can buy. So I can't give a level 1 player the best gun in the game, of course, but if I took the time to go get an item that maybe somebody just hasn't come across yet, like, I should be able to trade it in a marketplace. I think you're missing out on a huge opportunity for people to be more incentivized to put time into the game and to grind and look for items and stuff like that. But that's just me. Also, if there's a cheating problem, cheating is what ruined the Cycle Frontier. By the time they fixed their cheating problem, they had already lost all their player base. If your streamers and content creators are just getting stream sniped by cheaters, it's cooked. It is so cooked. So add proximity chat. That anti-cheat has got to be one of the best anti-cheats we've ever seen. And maybe a social space. I don't really care, but some people care. Yeah, and don't go too crazy with the monetization on the character skins, please. If it's one thing Bungie knows how to do, it's making video games that take place in space. Like, and that's really why I wanted to make this video. Y'all saw a teaser trailer and a gameplay overview, and, like, it's, oh my gosh, what the fuck? Like, y'all are losing y'all minds over a little gameplay overview and a teaser trailer. You need to relax and remember who like, this is big Bungie, okay? Like, give them some more credit than that. All right, it's an extraction shooter, but it's an extraction shooter made by Bungie. Not saying buy it immediately. Do your due diligence, do your research. Subscribe to the YouTube so that you can watch me play, and follow the Twitch so you can watch me play, not the alpha, because that NDA, we're not streaming or recording the alpha. But yeah, I've been yapping long enough. So thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, even if it's not nice. I don't care. It helps with the algorithm. I appreciate it. And subscribe. I've been seeing a lot of TikTok edits of the short film that Marathon dropped. And I'm going to put my favorite one and go like and comment and follow whoever made it, because I don't know which one I'm going to pick. Have a good day. Stay blessed. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Do you recognize this child?
I don't know. Is that me? charm.